wind. We have the smallest side of the house facing the north, so that is very much why we placed the houses like we did, because it's to shield ourselves from the cold winter that we have here. And we're lucky today that I am burning with I have a gas fireplace and I have barbecue coal. But back in Iron Age, they are not using this, of course. They don't have any of this. But what they do have is actually not, it's not trees. They don't burn with wood because they use up all the trees in the area in the Bronze Age. So all the trees you see in Norwegian nature today is actually quite young trees. But they do have lots of peat. So they can dry peat and take it and put it in the fireplaces. It's gonna burn for a long, long time. So it's very durable, but a lot of smoke. A lot of smoke. So they don't have the prettiest lungs in the end. But they place a lot of peat down in the fireplaces here. And that is why this house had to be torn down and reconstructed over again, because we did a test in the older longhouse, the same height as the other one on the other side, where the roof is much lower, and testing with peat how it actually would have been. The amount of smoke would kill the people within 1 week. So it wouldn't be accurate, and that's why we had to have a house with a higher roof. And this could have been even higher, but we do not know these things because it burned down. We just know things on ground. We actually have to base ourselves on findings from other areas and also neighboring countries to base on what we do here. And for example, you have heard of Cinderella, and we have a very Norwegian folk tale of a guy called Ashlad. So they are actually probably inspired by already here in Viking and Iron Age, that the children were the ones cleaning up and maintaining the fireplaces. So I'll show you a little bit. I have it behind us here. Since it's iron, they start using iron, and they probably had a smithy on this farm because we have found lots of traces of iron slag in the storage house in the middle. And they can make these, I call them fire iron. We use them against a flint. They have lots of flint in Denmark, so you can just have a short rowing trip over there and get some more. It's a very soft stone, so it will get rounder and rounder over time. But we have found, for example, a flint dagger here. And it was even older than the farm itself, so they have been keeping this for a long time. But to make sparks, they need these two, and then they hit it against to get these sparks. And I'll go around and show. But it's not dangerous because the sparks, they go out immediately after. I need something very flammable to be able to catch the sparks. So I can aim it on my dress, but I wouldn't catch fire at all. What you need is something so flammable, for example, a mushroom. This mushroom, you'll recognize it once I do this. It grows on the middle of the tree. This mushroom is just as good as any modern fire starter. Once you take it home and you dry it up, it becomes very flammable that even you can, for example, if you're a man and you're in charge of going out on a hunt, and you would stay for several days or weeks at a time because you have to travel a distance to get to where forests are and you can actually hunt different animals. They could start preparing at home. They carve a hole in the mushroom, take a piece from the fireplace, put it in the mushroom, put the lid on, just hang it in their belt. They'll go out and do their hunting, and when they are ready to lay camp and have a fire, they can just use this, and it's going to burn for a long time. So it's like a portable fire that you can bring with you. It's going to help you start and have a warm camp when you're out there hunting. And that's the children's job to maintain them. But childhood is not very long lasting. Officially, you're over your childhood when you are 7 years old. So then you start participating. But some things, some areas need you to start earlier. If you're going to do textile work, you need to start at age 5 already. So you quickly become a participant in the work here, and you need to be a part of the different things that need done. And the lady of the house, she's the one in charge of all these things, and she divides the people. And you live here with your extended family on this farm, which is a very large farm for the time, very wealthy. They are around 22 to 25 people, but divided into 2 long houses, because that's where humans can sleep. That means 12 in each long house about. So that means they're all sleeping in